For me, the thing that saves me is automation. I am a spendthrift. I love spending. I love buying stuff for people. So if I have money in my account, I will spend it however, whatever opportunity comes around. So automation for me has been the biggest. It's not a habit, it's a system. And so when money enters my account, a certain percentage leaves every single transaction. And then I think something else that has helped a lot for me is I do a quarterly review, one for myself and one for with my partner. So we also hold each other accountable. When you have these goals and they're clear, it's like there's no option. You're just like, and yeah, this money has to go there. And if I don't do this, then this suffers. And those things are important. So you have that internal motivation. But automation has been the biggest factor for me.
So I'm the same. You know how guys say, well, we do budget, track, and that sort of thing. If I'm honest, the person who tracks in our house is my husband. And because of him, I can tell you what we spent on milk in 2019. Like, he is pedantic too. So I really and I'll be honest, I mean, my early marriage life was special because he's just so disciplined. And in fact, that's what took me into a journey of trying to figure out, what is this thing? Like, how are we so different? Like, just let your head down, relax. I mean, what is it? But it's actually because of him that I'm here, standing in front of you. Because I realized that I'm not too great with managing money. So for somebody like me, there's systems like she's talking about that you can work with. So for my husband, I don't need to tell him you need to save. In fact, it's, can you spend a little? I mean, enjoy life. You don't want to start enjoying. There's a video I saw on WhatsApp where there was this really old guy, well, not really old, I think he was 70 or something, entering his Lamborghini. And it was such a process. So I guess the aim of the video was, you don't want to wait until you're so old to enjoy your money. Find a way to enjoy it even as you make it, right? So anyway, to your question, there's different ways you can, because budgeting is important, right? So you can decide, I'm going to use the envelope system, and I will put cash in this envelope. When it gets finished, sorry, too bad, because if you do it any other way, you're going to spend the money. The other way you can do it is just, like my husband does. We have, everything is tracked and everything, but when he realized the kind of person I am, we remove money from the bank account, put it in the drawer, like cash. It's crazy. And that's the money I have to go do shopping and all of that. So that has worked for us. But there's others who sort of say, I'll just take a certain percentage every month. And that's the percentage that then I'm going to save or I'm going to spend, and everything else goes this other place. But then there's others who are able to keep track and know this is the amount I'm going to save on these different things, and they're able to stay with it. So choose a system that works for you based on your personality. One of the things that we have on the bonus section of the course is a money personality test. We're all different money personalities, and we have different relationships with money. And so we have a system that can help you in wherever stage you are. There's about 4 different systems of being able to budget. So choose the one that works for you given your kind of personality. But if you want to remain disciplined, I think, which we all do, it's important to have goals and things that you desire. Because if you're just saving money for the sake of saving money, then it becomes more difficult to stay. And I think a question that I find helpful to ask myself is, who do I want to become? As opposed to, I want to save 100,000 shillings. Because then that helps me. Like, for example, even with eating, dieting, exercise, all these different things we want to be able to do. The only way you can remain consistent is by knowing and having a visualization of what you want to be. And keeping that before you. I'm so big on vision boards, by the way. And that sort of just keeps you focused on who you want to become. And so then it becomes easy, and you can ask yourself the question, this person who's a healthy person, would they buy or eat this thing right now? And should I then go ahead and do it, or do I just eat the healthy option?